Good afternoon. I've just put some interesting information in the community section if you want to go and take a look. There's a part 1 and part 2. Addressing the Trump attack on Starmer for interference on his campaign or assistance on cackling Kamala's campaign. Look at it this way. So why would the deep state put a man who was losing his faculties, even then, put him forward as a candidate? So that's question number 1. Why would they do that? It makes no sense. And then why would they put cackling Kamala, who shagged her way to the top, as vice president? Why would they do that? If she can't even handle a little tiny bit of pressure in an interview and chucks out word salads like a vegan bar. Why would they do that? It makes no sense, does it? Now, to me, it does make sense, because I believe it's all just bread and circus. If they wanted to maintain their grasp, the deep state on America and much of the world, they would have put someone who was altogether in office to begin with. Someone that had the potential for longevity to potentially pull off another term. And they certainly wouldn't have picked an annoying twat like Kamala to be vice president. So this is where the critical mind kicks in, you know. I've just got to pull my top down a bit because this fleece is choking me. And yeah, it would make for good viewing if I passed out halfway through a video. So yeah, just it was a really quick walk and talk, and the alleged interference, it's not really alleged, is it? It's right in your face. Alleged interference from Starmer and his cronies to try and push and support Kamala. It's out in the open. It's wide open. It's blatant and in your face. You know, there's no real effort being put in there to conceal that. Why is that? So whilst all of this drama is happening over there, people are taking their eyes off what's happening over there. So have a lovely day. Much love. Please think. Please think. Just keep your... Actually, I will finish this off with one thing. About a year ago, someone said to me, because I reeled off lots and lots of information to someone who was in the process of waking up. Reeled off loads and loads of information. It was a barrage. And he said, and you know who you are, mate. He said, how have you managed to grieve for Sal whilst taking on board all of this information and having that in your head? knowing what's going on, you know, having a really, really broad perspective on what's happening. Now, I had to find coping mechanisms, obviously, otherwise I'd have been at the end of some paracord hanging from my loft. What I do is I take lots and lots of information in on a daily basis, every day, every single day, even before the loss of Haya, even before the loss of Sal. And yeah, it was a challenge. And I let it float around. I don't latch on to any of this information. I don't latch on to any of it. Some of it I do, you know, bits here, bits there. But most of it, I just allow it to go in and float around. And then those pieces of the puzzle click together as and when. The more information I get, the more information I take in. It just clicks in and then clicks in whilst it's floating around. That's how I'm able to take in all this information without cracking up. And it works for me. So the same principle applies to sleepy people that you're trying to wake up. That information, regardless of what you think, is still going in. It's still going in. And as time goes by, those pieces in their sleepy heads will come together and make sense. Ciao for now.